Hello and welcome back to chapter 5, lecture number 9. So we created this door and now we need to put this into the base of the building. Alright, before we do that, we join all the parts together. So we make a selection, Ctrl J, and back to the material view. Okay, and we move this to the second layer because I like to match the original door. There it is. And by the way, turn off the background image. Okay, in edit mode, you scale it a bit more and put the origin there on the middle. All right, and scale this a bit so we have something like this. Okay, and drag this over there. Now we move this to the building. Go to the material view. All right, and we need to size this a little bit because it's not really fitting into the door. You can do two things. You can drag these bars a little bit to the left and that one to the right. And let's make this a little bit thinner. You know, you can do this, but just a little bit, or else you will see stretched parts and it looks really ugly. Okay, make this a bit smaller. Yes, but to be honest, we're not going to do that. We make this bigger, yeah, and we make this small and turn this right there. Yes, and what we will do is size this and make it even thicker, and we put the ornament we created in the previous part. We're going to add this right there. That fits way better. File, append, and we go to the chapter 4, blend files, and the library file and object door ornament. Yes, there it is. Somewhere, and we drag this to this position. Go to the edit mode and make this a bit smaller. Scale it so it fits the house right there. So we have a sort of a same style coming back in these buildings. Good. Now we need to measure this door as well. And if we take a look at the material, that takes some time. It looks like this, and I think this fits pretty well because these colors are getting back in these bars because I'm mixing these planks. All right, so we leave it as what it is, and now we focus on this part because I already mentioned it's a bit small, so we do what we can by dragging these, but I also think I need to change the vertices, deselect these, and move them a little bit to upwards. So by doing this, we change the UVs and we need to restore it. And that's why I just spent a little bit of time on the planks. So I go to phase mode and select these because these are stretched as Y. And that will restore the looks. Okay, as long as you make very small additions, it will be all right. This bar needs to be back right there. Okay, so we can add a hatch in the next lecture. I also want a door on the left, but it's totally not done if we make this smaller like this, because that will stretch everything. But what we can do, and go to vertex mode, is select these and drag this to the left. This will not totally break the looks, because if we select these, or let's say we stretched these a lot, so we need to lower these and that one as well. Okay, this is the door. Yes, and that, go to material view and restore this by scaling this Okay, looks better. In fact, it looks all good to me. Yes, and we can copy this ornament, edit mode, and make it smaller. Stretch this a bit. And this way you can find a good way of fitting a door without breaking the looks. Okay, we go to the material and it looks like this. And let's change some extra vertices from the door to avoid a repeating duplication door. I mean, that's the worst thing, right? Even smaller. And that one as well. Let's go for another one. Material. To be honest, this is the wrong texture we're working in. That's the right one. So I move this to that point. Okay, my mistake. So we have two doors, and what is left is adding a very large hatch in this point. And well, let's load the image. And the reference, building 2. That works way better than just guessing. And we need to apply it. There it is. So a large hatch over there, 2 hatches at the bottom, and some windows. And we can directly put the windows on top. So that will be it for next lecture. And I hope you enjoyed this, this part. Well, it was pretty exciting with sizing the doors. Good. See you in the next lecture. Bye-bye.